what problems do we face right now? Well,
Saving money.
I'm $12,500 in credit card debt. I have soft hands, man. Look at my hands. You can do it.
Yes.
For me, it's how difficult is it going to be?
And
Is the
honestly,
question. I have a fear that you're going to lose faith in me at certain parts in this journey if I expose that I'm struggling. What's going on?
hey you.
This
We
is
can
yeah.
just
Hey you.
call-
Yeah.
just call him you.
Yeah. Hey you.
Hey you.
How's it going? My name is Ethan, and this is my wife.
My name is Ashton.
And we have made a really big decision. So we want to buy raw land, and we want to build our own home on it using alternative methods of home building. I want to talk about, why we want to do this, cover some of the biggest challenges that we're going to face, especially in the immediate future, so that if you are deciding, hey, maybe I want to do something similar, buy raw land, build a home on it, you can have an inside look as to what is actually going to be required. What does it actually look like to try and do this when you're broke, when you don't have access to land off the rib, when you're just completely out of your depth in how it makes happen. All of the emotions that come with that, not just, oh hey look, this was amazing, it was hard work, but we did it, go show you what was hard about it. So anyways,
Just sitting down and having the thoughts.
yeah, working out the plan,
Yes.
creating a vision just together. We want to do all of that, and we want to show you guys what that looks like.
I have always enjoyed things that were different, and seeing the same houses over and over again bothers me. Having code restrictions, I think that is also a type of restricted freedom. I understand that there are safety things as well, but I still want to be able to have the most experiences we can and do something for ourselves.
Yeah.
And artistically, I like the designs. I like the sustainable ways of building, so we don't have to, it doesn't have to be so expensive, and I do believe that it's possible to do.
Yeah.
Our house is gonna be like alive,
Yeah.
It's not gonna be just some copy paste. I like that.
Gotcha. So you're excited about having something unique to us, having it be affordable.
Yes, and affordable, not just like, oh, we can build on little money, but that our space is going to hopefully, ideally work for us. The whole space, even the land. It's going to be in our benefit, and that makes me feel safe. Like we're not relying on our basic survival needs.
Gotcha.
Food, shelter from somewhere else.
Yeah. So it's sounding like being more self-reliant on the system, which I think a lot of people resonate with and would like to do that. And this is one way to do that. Maybe one of the most prominent ways to do it.
Yes, and if we're going to have, well, we already have person, but if we are going to have more family, then that's going to make me feel safe to do that.
Gotcha. So there's also a sense of security that you feel can come from us accomplishing this, buying land and building on it ourselves and developing systems that work for us.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
We get to learn a lot.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Trial and error. I like building things. So.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, anything else? Awesome. Well, I agree with a lot of those things for reasons why I want to. To be honest with you, my motivations are a little different though.
Right.
They're a little different.
Okay.
Like for example, I never really considered. I'll start with, well, how do I say this? I never really cared about the aesthetic. When I come to making this decision for myself, the aesthetic didn't really matter to me. Building my own home that is not restricted, really, I never really considered that. For me, a big reason of why I want to do this is because it's really a lot of financial reasons. It's like right now we're paying $1,200 a month in just the rent for 800 square, not even 800 square foot apartment, right? So it's really expensive, and we have no equity in the building at all. And I think that's okay for where we're at, right?
Yeah.
But long term, not ideal. And so I feel like we're getting screwed on our rent. We transparently can't afford to buy a real home, like a traditional home.
I don't want to go into debt like that.
Yeah, like
I don't want my house to own me.
A 30-year mortgage. I understand that there's a lot of benefits to doing it that way, but for me, I see it as a lot of added cost for a convenience that we don't necessarily need. So that's another reason why I'm very open to this idea and wanting to try it, because I think over time we can use sweat equity to save money and actually be able to thrive 30 years from now.
Can you explain?
Yeah.
For those that don't know, sweat equity.
Yeah. Well, sweat equity, it basically just means you trade your time instead of your money to build something. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't always been the person to think that that's a good option. But when it comes to this idea, I have reservations, which we'll get into about that, but this seems like a good way to spend our time. If we were going to spend our time doing anything, right? It's investing in a home where we're going to spend the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
So that's a good idea for me. That makes sense. Another thing that why I want to do this is really big, honestly, is because you want to do it. And
that's so nice.
You want to do it, and you've been in an environment where you really enjoy these types of things. And so even though I haven't, the fact that you want it and I am your husband really motivates me to create opportunities where you get to do this, but I'm just glad it's not my only motivation, because that would be tough. I'd be for me. Yeah. But anyways,
it's something we get to do together.
Yes.
And it just so happens that
we have similar enough reasons. The main one, financial reasons, self-reliance, getting our expenses low, right? I value all those things. I want freedom with my finances, and I'm willing to put in the work to create that opportunity for the future for us. And then the last one is I have a big family, and I'm close with my family. And I would like to have the opportunity for them to live nearby.
Yep.
And my brothers and I, we've talked about buying a suburb, basically, having multiple homes in the same street, right? This, that, and the other. And that's not really a reality that is reasonable for some of my family members.
Yep.
Just for various reasons. But I want them to be close, and I want them to have the option to come and live near us. And so we can thrive together if that's what they want to do, if they decide that what we've done is viable for them. So I kind of want to inspire them too. That's part of it for sure. But that pretty much sums it up. All right, honey, are you ready to move on to the next question?
Yes.
Okay. What problems do we face? So this is something that transparently,
it's fine.
her and I, we have differing opinions on how we approach achieving things. So that's why I thought it was really important for me to put this in here, because this section is for me. I know you all love to know this is a question that you don't care about. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, when I read it, my immediate response was,
You don't care.
Whatever's gonna happen.
Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, right? And
we're gonna get there somehow.
I agree, but I also think that this question is valuable. What problems do we face? For me, it helps me ground myself in accepting what I feel are legitimate barriers to me being able to accomplish something. So my lovely wife has been gracious enough to be willing to have these conversations, even though they're not conversations she would have. And so I want to answer this question.
All right.
I'm going to start because it's a question I had and I answered. And then I'd like to, if you want to, talk about some of the things that you feel like are challenges for us as a gesture of good faith.
Yeah.
To our audience.
Yeah.
And our desire to be real and genuine and show every part of this process.
It's okay. We can discuss our doubts. We
Yes.
can discuss our doubts.
I think discussing doubts is very healthy.
But I don't like to just sit in that place for too long.
Okay, let's talk about it.
All right.
So, yes, buying the land.
Yeah.
Buying the land.
So
that's like a big, and let me divulge and be honest with you. I think total we have about $14,000 in debt. And can I be transparent about you're not making that much money? Not making that much money. Making hourly, working a full-time job, which is awesome.
Yep.
But like, not making much money. I'm not making much money right now either. And that's the biggest challenge that we have is I'm gonna have to pay this debt off before I can even start saving to get this land. I've got baby hands. I was raised in the suburbs, and this is where we differ. And honestly, your background really gives me hope. There's always hope, but it helps me feel more comfortable because I grew up in the suburbs. My dad, he's a scientist. He's got soft hands. Sorry, Dad. Love you. I was raised, in a home where we did not do a lot of manual labor. Like the most manual labor I did was doing the dishes. So the idea of building something is not naturally just like, oh yeah, I've got this. There are plenty of men in my life who have told me that, I need to become more manly. Whether it be like lifting weights, whether it be like getting dirty, etc., etc. And after years of hearing all this, certainly when I think about building something, especially as monumental as this, I have doubt in myself and my ability to learn what I need to learn to make this happen. So that's a legitimate concern of mine. One of the biggest things is I have zero experience doing any of this. You, contrast, were raised on a farm, weren't you?
Not a farm.
It was a ranch. Sorry.
Yes.
It's a ranch.
Yes.
So tell them a little bit about your experience.
Okay, I grew up in the sticks, out in the country. My family has cattle. We grew up riding horses, roping, arena. My dad's a welder. My grandpa's a welder. I worked on the pipeline for a little bit. We did do, I don't know, compared to my dad and what he did for manual labor, nowhere near that, but we were around a lot of manual labor and we did help do a lot of things.
And you genuinely like
getting dirty. Yes.
Working hard.
Yeah. I've always been a kid that's played in the mud. I love to garden.
Yeah.
Pretty fun. Yes. I work in the cannabis industry right now. So we do farm. I'm still out of farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of manual labor.
And
I love that.
Yeah.
And
I don't like getting hot, bro.
I love to make things
creative.
Yes. So.
And I'm a people person. Like, to go more into depth on the opposite of that, I've been working remotely for like 6 years now. So I sit at my desk, talk to people on cameras. Going outside and having fun for me looks like riding my bike. You know what I mean? It looks like going on long walks. It doesn't look like building a home with earth bags and doing manual labor, digging holes and shit like that. Like, that's not my first idea of fun, right? So that's not to say that this isn't exciting to me, and I want to get into why we're excited after this, right? But this is a huge huge concern that I've had as I've decided that we're going to go ahead and commit to this. But you've helped me out a lot.
Thanks.
By allowing me to express those concerns without feeling judgment. Because one of the challenges that I have with this whole process is,
and I might make a song about it, and then I'll get over it.
And as long as we're able to continue doing that,
yeah,
and I have that space, I feel like we can accomplish anything. But that's a core element, and that's also to go into why I'm really confident that we can do this despite our lack of experience buying land, building homes, and the differences we have. I'm very confident because one of the things that we've always been able to do is be honest with each other and be real with each other.
Yeah.
And and repair a lot of conflict.
Yes.
So I think with that attitude and that foundation, we can do this. And it's not a matter of whether or not we can do it, it's just how it's going to look like and how challenging will it be in those moments where we are doubting ourselves, doubting each other, and how can we repair? So that's why I'm confident. Everything else can be learned here. All the things that we need to build and to actually make this happen can be learned.
Yeah.
And we have a community that can support us.
The hard days will be hard days, and they'll be.
But
I'm sure my 10th layer of calm will be like,
holy.
fuck this.
Yeah.
That's fine, because
Yeah.
I know that when I'm sitting pretty inside of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm old,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like, thank you, younger you.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I'm thinking for sure at the beginning, laying all that dirt. I'm gonna be like, motherfucker.
When it comes to measurement,
sucks, dude.
it's
Like,
coming.
this sucks, but that's okay. And our purpose is bigger than any moment
Yeah.
where we're feeling those emotions. So our ability to manage our emotions and know each other, that we know our emotions, know each other's emotions,
Yes.
gonna help us a lot. And as I've noticed too while we were doing research, is that a lot of the people that we watched, they showed the building. They showed the final results, right? What they don't show, so far as I've seen, is the relationships,
The conversations in between.
the conversations in between that make these things happen. We haven't really seen that on YouTube, and we want to create that. So huge motivation. One of the first things that we're doing, right? We understand that we need to start practicing, right? Practicing building with alternative materials.
Oh, yeah.
So we already have a project that we're working on, and we're going to build your mom a chicken coop made out of earth bags and cob. So that's going to be where our series starts, is us actually getting our hands dirty.
I'm excited.
And so if you, in the next videos, you'll see this process. I don't know how often we'll post, but if you feel compelled to watch our journey and you want to see what it really looks like to buy land and to build something with your hands, build something for your family, then subscribe and look out for the next video. Otherwise,
yeah.
love you, honey.
I like it.
And we'll see you guys later.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye.
Outro.
My name is Ethan, and this is...
Please, can we do that again?
Okay. Try again. Okay.
My name's Ashton, and welcome to our journey.
Oh man. That works.
It works.
So I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, that's how I felt about your intro.
Oh, sorry. Okay. That's tough. Okay. We're starting over.